Natalie, is now a good time?
Joey, what's up? It's not like you to message me at this time.
Yeah, I'm sorry to trouble when you're probably winding down for the night, but there's something important I need to discuss with you.
What is it?
I'm breaking off the engagement.
Huh? Wait, what? Why would you break off the engagement? We barely have 2 weeks left until the wedding. Have I done something to upset you?
No, it's not that.
Then what?
It's not you, babe, it's me. You haven't done anything wrong at all, but there's one thing that just can't be helped. This is a difficult decision I've had to make in my own way. Believe me, it wasn't easy, babe. I've been thinking about a lot of things lately.
How about you stop with all these abstract platitudes and just come out with it already? What was so difficult? Why did you decide to do this? There must be something. You don't just wake up one day and decide to break off your engagement for no reason.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
No matter what?
No matter what.
You should know it might hurt you.
I was hurt the moment you told me you're breaking off our engagement, idiot! Besides, you have a responsibility to at least explain to me why. As long as I don't have any idea why, I can't help but assume something weird's going on. You're acting really suspicious here, Joey. If you explain to me why you're breaking up with me and it makes sense, I'll accept your decision and respect your wishes.
I see. You're right. I have to tell you. Okay, well, you see, the thing is, it's like this. I'm marrying your sister.
Excuse me? My sister? I need you to confirm this for me before you say anything else. But by my sister, do you mean Annabelle?
It's not like you have any other sisters. Who else could I mean?
Wait a sec. What the hell? You mean you're cheating on me with my little sister? Oh my god! What the hell is wrong with you? You're sick! How could you do this to me? I loved you, Joey!
Like I said, it can't be helped. If you calm down and think about this rationally, you'll see I had no choice.
No choice? How do you work that one out?
When a man finally decides to settle down and tie the knot with someone, it's better that he marries someone young.
What?
Your sister told me she's 20. Think about it. If a guy has a 27-year-old and a 20-year-old right before his eyes, he's obviously going to choose the 20-year-old. Younger girls are prettier, more fertile, and they retain their good looks for longer. Not only that, but I heard your sister is well known at school for being one of the top runners in the track and field team. Now, I'm sure you'll agree that being a wife requires a high level of physical fitness in all sorts of ways, which naturally makes your sister the more suitable candidate. She ticks all the boxes. She's fertile, she's hot, she's got the stamina required to go the distance. If anything, it'd be weird if I didn't marry her.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, 100% serious. In fact, I've never been this serious about anything in my whole life.
Whatever. I at least understand where you're coming from now, but I still won't accept it.
Huh? You won't accept it?
Obviously, I won't. What you're doing would be horrible enough if you were doing it with a complete stranger. Let alone my own damn sister. You're cheating on me with my own flesh and blood, you sicko! Did you seriously expect me to just go along with it and say, okay, cool, have a nice life together?
That's why you won't accept it? Don't you think you're being a bit petty about all this?
Petty? You've got some nerve! I intend to speak to Annabelle about this in the morning. We'll be discussing the engagement withdrawal procedures after that.
Fine. Can I just ask for one thing from you? Please don't be too hard on her. She doesn't deserve it.
Morning, Annabelle. Is now a good time? I need to talk to you urgently. Hey, sis. Sure. What's up? Is everything okay? I can call you if you like. No, I'd prefer if we did this by message. I want to make sure I have enough time to collect my thoughts properly while we discuss this. Wow, sis, you're scaring me. Are you okay? I mean, that's fine with me, I guess. What is it? I don't really know how to go about this, and I have all sorts of questions I want to ask, but first of all, how have things been with Bruce lately? Are you two getting along? Me and Bruce? Yeah, we're doing great. Oh yeah, just last month, we went on a camping trip together, just the two of us. It was amazing. He's so good with hands-on stuff like that. I love what a man's man he is. The stars were so beautiful you wouldn't believe. You can't beat falling asleep looking at that. I see. So you two are getting along great, just like usual, huh? Yeah, honestly, I feel lucky to have him. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. He was on a business trip until yesterday. He finally came home last night, and I was so happy to see him. The atmosphere was amazing. It felt like we hadn't seen each other in a whole year. Listen, Annabelle, I want you to know that I'm about to ask you something really weird. Huh? What? Have you seen Joey at all lately? Joey? You mean your fiancé, Joey? That's right, that Joey. Let me think. There was the time we got together at Mom's house when you and him announced your engagement. Oh yeah, and then there was that other time about a month ago, I think, when we bumped into each other in town by chance and stopped to chat for a few minutes. I told you I bumped into him that day, right? I messaged you straight after. Yeah, you did. I remember. So, what's going on? Is everything all right with you guys? Listen, Annabelle, here's the thing. Joey broke off the engagement with me last night. He did what? Why the hell would he do that? You and him have been dating for almost 5 years now, right? Or was it longer? I thought you were inseparable. I can't believe it. Why would he break up with you? Did he give you a reason? Yes, he did. Look, this isn't easy for me to say, but he told me it was because of you. Me? Me? What the heck? Why? Did I do something rude or something to upset him? I don't understand. No, it's nothing like that. He said the reason he broke off the engagement with me is because you and him are getting married. What? Wait. What? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard! Me and your fiancé are absolutely not getting married! I swear! Was he drunk or something? There has to be some kind of mistake. I wouldn't go near your fiancé if someone had a gun to my head. I swear on my life, Natalie, what the hell is this? I'm devoted to my Bruce, and nothing is going to change that. Please calm down. What do you mean, calm down? You just asked me if I... Don't worry, Annabelle. I know you're not the kind of person to do something like that. But I hope you understand that I had to ask. I gotta admit, though, my head was all over the place last night when he dropped the bombshell on me. I was beside myself, and I wasn't thinking straight. But after I calmed down, I spent the entire evening ruminating over it, you know? And it dawned on me that what he was claiming was actually pretty wild and hard to believe. Natalie, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. I'm sorry, too. To surprise you with something like this, and so early in the day. I plan on having this out with him as soon as he gets back from work. If he tries approaching you or talking to you in any way, make sure you don't say a word to him, okay? If he does try anything, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a call. Okay, got it, sis. Natalie? Joey's here! Help! What? Already? Where are you right now? At home? Yes, my apartment. I was just leaving for work when I saw him making his way down the hallway. I almost jumped out of my skin. I rushed back in, slammed the door, and locked myself in faster than you could say, creepy weirdo, and I'm pretty sure he didn't see me, but wow, that was tense. He was holding the most enormous bunch of flowers, roses, I think, with the biggest, cheesiest grin on his face. What's going on? Nothing makes sense anymore. He should have been at work today. Would he actually take the day off just to show up at your apartment out of the blue? Aren't you missing something here? How does he know where I live? You didn't tell him, did you? No, of course not. I never even so much as hinted at where you live. I have no idea how he found out. I'm scared. Listen, Annabelle, you have to call Bruce. I can't promise it'll work, but I'm gonna call Joey and try to buy you some time. If he tries anything weird, ring the police. I mean it, Annabelle. Don't hesitate. I feel like I don't even know who he is anymore. Okay, I will. Joey? You're outside Annabelle's apartment right now, aren't you? I know you are. Answer me now. What the hell are you playing at?
Oh, hey, Natalie. I take it your sister already told you then. That's right, I'm here. I'm sincere, and I won't disappear. I'm about to propose to Annabelle.
Are you insane?
Huh?
She told me everything, you moron. About how you two have only ever met twice? Is this how you act towards someone you've met 2 times?
No, we've been seeing each other every day.
What?
I've been seeing her to and from work for the last 2 weeks. Morning, evening, we're inseparable.
What are you talking about?
Admittedly, she isn't really the talkative type. I never seem to get any conversation out of her. I think she's shy, and she does walk at a distance, so I had to follow from a couple of yards behind.
Oh my God. Are you stalking my sister?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We've gotten to know each other so well over the last 2 weeks that anyone would think we were lifetime sweethearts. This must be what people mean by the word soulmates. A connection of heart, mind, and spirit. So yeah, anyway, the bottom line is we're madly in love. And I'm about to pop the question. I understand this must be extremely difficult for you to come to terms with, but please understand.
Shut up, doofus. Annabelle's married.
What the?
She has a husband. His name is Bruce.
Liar!
I'm pretty sure I told you she was engaged when everyone got together at my mom's place back when we were announcing our own engagement.
I don't remember that. I understand the thought of not having me in your life must be more agonizing than words can describe, but please, that doesn't mean it's okay for you to lie.
Actually, I'm pretty happy you broke off the engagement. However, that does not excuse you stalking and acting like an all-around creepy weirdo to my beloved little sister. You get away from her apartment right now.
Creepy weirdo? Mine and Annabelle's love is pure. Pure, I tell you!
Okay, I'll repeat myself since you were obviously too thick-headed to understand the first time round. Annabelle has a husband called Bruce, and he is not going to take kindly to you stalking his wife.
If that's true, why haven't I seen anybody husbandly looking in the last 2 weeks, even though we spent so much time together?
Because he went on a business trip 3 weeks ago. He got back home last night, and as far as I know, he's back in the office as usual today.
What? Wait, who's this guy?
By any chance, is there a huge muscular dude walking towards you with a look on his face like he wants to murder you right now?
Ah!
I take it Bruce just arrived. Huh. Say hi from me. Annabelle married Bruce when she was 19. Bruce, upon receiving an SOS from his wife while he was at work, immediately dropped everything and rushed home at lightning speed. Joey, not being the biggest guy, was absolutely terrified at the sight of Bruce, a ripped 6'5" muscle monster, walking towards him with an expression of unadulterated, seething rage on his face. So terrified, in fact, that he suddenly dove to the floor, assumed the fetal position, and cried uncontrollably while rocking back and forth. I mean, seriously, does it get more pathetic? It goes without saying that that was the end of things between me and Joey. Taking into account the fact that he broke the engagement with just 2 weeks left to go until the wedding, and that we had intended it to be a very extravagant ceremony. I took him to court and won a total of $30,000 in compensation due to the huge amount of money we'd spent on things like venue booking, performers, and the banquet. By the way, it turned out a few of his co-workers were supposed to be coming to the wedding too, which meant that word of his alarmingly creepy behavior made its way around the office in the blink of an eye, and he became the most gossiped about social pariah ever to work there. Unfortunately for him, he could no longer afford to quit due to having borrowed the $30,000 he owed me from his parents. Last I heard, he was spending his regret-filled days working like his life depended on it to keep up with the repayments.
I heard your daughter's playing the role of the princess at the Christmas party. Let my daughter Eva play that role. Are we doing this again? It's already been decided, we can't change it. Plus, it's not our place to butt in. Eva gets the main character, that's how it should be. I mean, does Eva even want to play the princess to begin with? From what I heard from my daughter, Eva volunteered to play one of the village people. My daughter's a sweet girl. She gave the princess role to your kid. Your daughter likes Oliver, the boy who plays the king, right? I think Eva knew that. That's why she gave up the princess role. True, my daughter is good friends with Oliver, but I'm not sure if she likes him or not. The one who marries Oliver is my daughter. What? Who are we to decide who our children are going to end up with? I mean, do you even know what Eva thinks of Oliver? My daughter is marrying a rich family. That's how it's going to be. Oliver seems clever, and he's very handsome. If Eva and Oliver get married, their children are going to be so cute. Hey, they're still in elementary school. Isn't it a tad early to think of who they're going to marry? No, it's not. It's important. We have to start thinking about it now. This is our family's parenting motto, stay out of it. Alright, but maybe you should care more about what Eva thinks and feels. Don't you dare lecture me. You do realize that you are a lesser person than I am, right? What makes you think that? Because I'm the daughter of a landowner, duh. You won't be able to stay in this town if you offend me. You know that, don't you? Not again. Just because your parents own a piece of land doesn't mean you can do whatever you want, you know. You should at least act decently as a person. Are you insinuating that I'm not a decent person? Well, you should reevaluate yourself on how you treat others around you. What don't you like about me? Well, for example, you always make others do things you don't want. But as soon as they do something you don't like, you bitch and complain. You not only bitch and complain, you also ask for consolation money sometimes. And if the other moms talk back to you, you threaten them saying something might happen to their kids. But that's your guys' fault for not doing what I want. I'm the top mom, you know. You guys and I belong to different social classes. You don't even have the right to talk back to me. No one's going to be your friend anymore if you keep that attitude. I'm the top mom, so I will always have friends around me. Anyway, getting back to the Christmas play, talk to your daughter about it, will you? To let Eva play the princess. We've already talked about it. No. I'll make sure you suffer if Eva doesn't get the role. Hey, no threats like that. Then, let Eva play the princess. Your daughter playing the princess role won't cut it, you know? She doesn't even have that princess aura. She doesn't even look like a princess at all. Don't talk like that about my daughter. I'm going to lose it soon unless you stop. I'd like to see you lose it. Not scary at all. I guess talking to you won't change anything. I'll handle it my way. What? What do you mean by that? Sophia? Sophia, will you just stop? Stop what? Don't play dumb. You're talking shit to my daughter on her way back from school. That's because you won't let Eva get the princess role. I'll stop if you let Eva play the princess. No, I will not do that. I'm going to have to report it to school unless you stop hurting my daughter. Huh? You don't have to report it to school. Come on. Yes, I do. I'll let the school know unless you stop. Well, are you going to stop? Oh, hush. Fine, I'll stop. Alright. I'm not going to forgive you if you did something like that again. Hey, you promised me you'd never do anything to hurt my daughter, didn't you? Oh, did you hear it from your daughter? Yes, I did. You freaking hit my daughter multiple times? She's still crying. Your daughter was being selfish, so I taught her a lesson using my hands. If they won't listen to what you're saying, then you have to make them listen to you by force, you know? I have a video as proof. Be prepared. What? There was no one around me then. Well, maybe not where you could see. But there was someone who saw the whole thing from a distance. There was? Who was it, by the way? It was Ellie. Ellie? You mean Oliver's mom? That's right. She came running to my daughter when she heard her cry. I guess you took off the second you heard her footsteps. Oh, they were Ellie's footsteps. And Ellie took a video of the whole scene? No, someone else did. Who was videotaping? Where were the other witnesses also? It was Ellie's middle school son that took the video. He was at the Christmas party. Oh yeah, I remember him being there. He was with Ellie and saw the whole thing. He took the video hoping it would help somehow. I had no idea someone was filming that. Of course not. You seemed so focused on hitting my daughter. They brought my daughter back to me. She was in tears. They even gave me the video of you hitting her. I can't thank them enough for that. What? I was sure I could get away with it. And out of all people, Ellie had to see that, huh? She said she wants nothing to do with you anymore, Sophia. Well, that's not going to happen. Eva and Oliver are getting married in the future. Yeah, only in your dream. I'm sure Eva wants to marry a rich, handsome man. Whatever. A police report? You've got to be shitting me. I'm serious. Don't you remember what I told you the other day? I said, I won't forgive you if you did something like this. I'm sorry. Don't take this to the police. No. What you did is a crime. I will not tolerate it. Well, I won't tolerate you filing a police report either. My daddy is going to be mad. Oh, don't worry. I've already talked to your father and got his permission. What? He said we can do whatever we want with you because you obviously committed a crime. I'm his daughter. He would never say that about me. You're just trying to threaten me, aren't you? Call him if you don't believe me. When did you talk to my daddy anyway? As soon as I found out about your violence against my daughter, I went to your father's place. He was working, but he was very polite and helpful. But it makes no sense that he's not going to be on my side. Your father, unlike you, knows what's right and wrong. I'm so glad the whole thing went so smoothly. Well, even if you have my daddy's permission, I won't allow it. You cannot file that police report. Something worse will happen if you don't listen to me. Oh my god. I was thinking about not filing the report if you'd shown some remorse. But obviously you have no remorse whatsoever, so I'm going to go ahead and report it. What? People like you need to get hurt to understand. No, wait! Alright, I'm on my way to the police now. No! I won't let you do that! Hey! How could you do this to me? You! He said he's ready to divorce me any time. Oh, it's been a while, Sophia. Have you turned over a new leaf yet, now that you've been arrested? Hey, don't talk to me like that. This is all your fault. Eva told me she hates me. I'm sure Eva had been holding it in all this time. Huh? You've been treating Eva like she's your puppet. What are you saying? You made her take some after-school lessons she didn't want to take. You pressured her into getting A+s on all her tests. You made her wear designer clothes she didn't really like. You also chose her friends, for God's sake. Who can she hang out with and who she can't? Well, it's important, isn't it? She kept wanting to hang out with poor kids. I had to be a good mother and stop her from doing that. A good mother would allow her kids to hang out with whomever he or she wants. Parents have no place for kids' friendships. But hanging out with poor kids would ruin her future. If Eva was hanging around with violent kids, maybe yes, you need to say something. But she wasn't. Let her do what she wants. This is my parenting style. You stay out of it. In any case, how are you planning on taking responsibility for this? You're the one who needs to take responsibility for this. And you will pay that consolation money I requested. What? Why the hell would I need to pay you money? You ruined my life. You need to pay me. Even if you don't plan on paying me, I have the right to ask for consolation money. Plus, your father agrees to you paying. Your father's going to help you with the fine and consolation money anyway, isn't he? I'm a full-time housewife with no savings. There's no way I can pay all that by myself. You should be thanking your father for helping you out. You'd be deep in debt if he wasn't. No way in hell would I ever go into debt because of you. You better give me back the money my daddy pays you. And I will also request you pay me $10,000 for emotional distress. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not paying that. I would pay if I were you. Oh no, what are you planning now? Wouldn't you like to know? It's boring just painting graffiti on your house. Maybe I should burn it down. Screw you. How could you say such terrible things? You made me angry. I can understand why your husband and even your daughter got sick and tired of you. Your father is probably the next one to leave you. Bite me! You're being so annoying. I can make you leave this town just like that, you know. Try me. Are you thinking of spreading stupid rumors about me? How did you know that? That's what you always do whenever there's something you don't like. And you always say the same thing. But everyone seems so interested in what I say. I have people who's good at spreading rumors too. That's because they'd get in trouble if they didn't do what you asked them to. But they never really did. They were just pretending to obey you. No one believed any of the rumors you spread anyway. What? Maybe you don't know this, but they hate you more than you think. You're lying! I'm the top mom! They can't hate me! Well, you're just calling yourself the top mom. Huh? I'm the daughter of a landowner. I am a woman of power. Your father is a man of power, yes, but not you. If your father loses his status, what's left of you? Nothing. Don't say that! Ugh, you're going to see hell. I wouldn't do anything stupid if I were you. Screw you! I'm going to make you regret making me angry. Hello, Sophia. What are you up to? Oh, hi. What do you need? I was just curious what you're up to. No you weren't. Why do you ask? Maybe you're on your break. Are you eating some sweets? Oh, well, how do you know that? Well, you like sweets, so I figure you'd be eating something sweet if you're on your break. Oh, okay. You scared me for a minute there. What are you talking about? I know you're at my house right now. What? Don't be ridiculous. I'm at home. I know everything. Huh? My next door neighbor just called me. She said she saw you break into my house. Apparently, you broke my windows? Oops, I didn't think anyone was watching me. But how did you know I was eating sweets? That's because I have a pet camera inside the room. I was watching you. Oh, wow! Well, now you know. I'm in your house. Ta-da! But you broke into my house. What you're doing right now is trespassing. Do you realize what you've done? I told you you'd see hell. Remember? So I smashed all the expensive-looking plates you had. All of them. You mean the plates on the display shelf? Yep. I figured they're expensive since they were being displayed. I also took some of your expensive items. Of course, I'll also make you pay me $10,000 for emotional distress. I've already called the cops on you. You did? I called them as soon as my neighbor let me know. They should be there any minute. What? Did you really call them? Well, of course. I'm also telling your father about this. Maybe this will be your last time. Wait, we're friends. Are you crazy enough to report your friend to the police? You're the crazy one. Your husband and your daughter are sick of you. And you still keep doing these ridiculous things. Are you stupid or something? Hey, I resent that! Well, you are stupid. Why else would you willingly do something illegal? Alright, I'm sorry. I was angry at you. I just wanted to hurt you a little, that's all. It looks like the only person you hurt was yourself. Please, not the police. And please don't tell my daddy about this. He told me he'd kick me out of the house if I did something again. I wouldn't be able to live on my own. You're old enough to live without your father's help. And you should be embarrassed to be calling your father daddy at your age. How rude! What's it to you how I call my daddy? But anyway, I better get out of here. Don't even bother. I've already gave the police your personal information. They'll catch you even if you try and run. Wait! I hear the police sirens. I told the cops that you're at my place. I think they're coming for you. Oh, they just stopped in front of the house. How am I supposed to get out of the house? You can't. Please, tell them to leave. I won't ask you to pay anything. I'll apologize for everything. We can't let someone like you on the loose. We won't want you causing troubles for others. I did this today because I was mad at you. Oh no. I just got a text from my daddy. Did you tell him? I'm actually with your father right now. I thought I should let him know as soon as possible. That's why I went to your place. No! Seems like it. And it looks like your divorce is finalized also. Yeah. That's why I decided to break into your house today. I don't give a shit about anything anymore. Oh, okay. Oh my god! A cop just looked at me in the eyes. Time for you to get arrested. Sophia could not leave the house without getting arrested. Since this wasn't her first time being arrested, they decided to lock her up this time. Her divorce had been finalized and she had been disowned by her father. Once she's released from prison, she will spend her days in hell alone and sad. But since this is the result of her own wrongdoings, she doesn't deserve any empathy. As for me, I'm planning on making an official request to her to pay for the plate she broke and for consolation money. I wish her nothing but suffering from now on.